Oh, I got it.
Before we start, we shot this review in IMAX.
Okay. In IMAX 3D. So. Woo!
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, Final Destination.
Oh, shit.
Final Destination. Whoa!
Oh my god. Shit flying at you.
Okay, but yeah.
Oh my god, it's swinging. Hold on. Let me tilt this a little down. Hey, you don't see it.
Okay, but today I watched Bob's Burgers.
He was a Bob Burger, the movie virgin.
And now I've watched it.
And now you're a Bob's Burgers, the movie slut.
I was already. I fucking love Bob's Burgers, the show. It's one of my favorite. Honestly, I think for a while it's always been my favorite shows. One of my favorite shows.
I watched it a lot.
I think it's aged.
Phenomenally. But that's a hard word.
Phenomenally.
Phenomenally.
And when the movie got announced, we were joking like, why the fuck is this getting a movie? But
we were both wanting to see it though.
Yeah.
Even from the beginning.
And then we were still kind of joking like, oh my god, what is this movie of the year?
Oscar winner, Best Picture winner, Best movie.
Best Picture, what we gonna do? And then we watched it.
What's Best Picture? What are we gonna do?
And then we watched it, and
it should win Best Picture. It really should.
I'm so dead. It is my second favorite movie of the year.
Spoiler. We can talk about spoilers because me and Angel avoided them, so we can get into the actual movie, which I would like to because me and him like Luis the main character. The villain's interesting. It's fun. Go see it. That was our whole review, like for like 20 minutes.
Go see it.
Because it's hard to review a movie non-spoiler, any movie, but especially like a movie where the surrounding plot is like stuff don't do that. The surrounding plot is stuff you're interested in. You know, like if you're a Bob's Burgers fan, you wouldn't want like all the jokes ruined or us to go through the scenes.
Yeah.
But it has been out 2 weeks, so if you haven't seen it, like that's your fault. We're gonna get into spoilers.
Why aren't you a Bob's Burgers movie slut?
Yeah,
at this point.
Yeah, you're a virgin still. Bob's Burger movie virgin.
Grow up.
Can't
actually grow up.
Couldn't be me.
So yeah, spoilers. This is a murder mystery.
Murder mystery.
Musical,
people have called it musical, but I would argue it's only like 3 songs.
It is.
It's not a musical.
Songs.
It's not.
But those
South
songs,
Park.
no, you know what? Those songs are so fucking good.
Might as well
they
call
deserve
it a
the
musical. It should have been
credits.
credited as a musical.
Because those songs are so.
Some people online have said like if they didn't try hard enough with the music, like they didn't like it. I thought the music was.
They put their whole fucking dick and balls.
No pussies. No pussies.
Not even the pussy. They put their whole dick and ball. I forgot.
Right in the chocolate fountain.
Like, oh my god.
Dunk that shit.
Exactly.
Solid throw.
It was so fucking good.
They cemented it. They sprayed it in golden. Cemented golden phallus.
Literally, that first song. How much credit for the song? Because it was just so fucking.
There's like 6 credit songs, and 2 of them were scores. One was conga because they have like a joke with the song. We do that conga.
Yeah.
And then they have 3 actual songs, which are "Sunny Side Up Summer," "Masterpiece." That should win Best Song of the Year. Fuck Lady Gaga.
Oh my god. Hold me hand. Gaga, you're my idol. Fuck you.
Yeah.
This should win Best Original Song.
Yeah, this really, honestly, they put their whole dick and balls into it.
They fucking did. It's so fucking good. If y'all listen to it.
They put special sauce on the burgers. That's what they did.
They did. They absolutely did. And then, what was it? Lucky Ducks?
Lucky Ducks is great,
that one
too.
Also really fucking good.
The Itty Bitty Ditty Committee and Burger Buns. It's a great ending credits.
The choreography, and there was choreography.
Oh, I love the Lucky Ducks dancing scenes.
So
the dancing, and it's really cool. It's always cool to see Luis like and then Linda's always, because we can't do it in the car. It's so wide. She does it multiple times. And Bob is always like this.
Bob was
marching.
Bob looks so happy.
Gene's dancing is just. There's a joke in here where they bring back Mickey from the shows, the bank robbers.
Oh
he has the one line where it's like, see, they're not cops. Cops don't dance like that. They dance like this. That's the whole joke. And I was like, so fucking stupid. So many jokes. I think like the one thing about Bob's Burgers is it's like a joke per second show.
Yeah.
It's one of those where it's like, oh, you don't really listen to like one person's line, you miss the punchline immediately. Like anytime Gene says something, it's a joke. It's not like Gene is ever like a direct influence on dialogue. He's always just like the punchline every time. He always has the one line where it's like poop. That's a great line in there.
Honestly,
good line.
And it lands. It lands.
A joke like just him saying poop. Yeah, because Tina's talking about Jimmy Jr. What's shaking in the back of his pants? Poop. And they just jump back.
They don't no follow up. There's nothing following up, and it makes it funnier.
Yeah.
Because
she just goes back into
just keep talking.
Poop is funny. Poop always funny. Poop make everyone laugh. Poop make you laugh?
Poop, dick and balls are always funny.
If poopy make you laugh, you're gonna like this movie. So basic plot, because last time we just went, it's a murder mystery. They're trying to save the restaurant, like every episode of the show.
Yeah.
They're trying to save the restaurant. That's like the only thing that's the exact same as what normally happens.
And it never gets old.
No. I mean, it works because it's always around a different scenario of what they're going to do to get it back up. So here, there's a sinkhole in front of the restaurant where no one can get in the restaurant. They already need to pay off a loan.
They already need to pay off
to
the
bank.
loan, and they also need to ask for an extension on the rent.
Yeah.
And then they're not getting any
fine.
customers.
Yeah.
And then now a sinkhole.
So the customers can't even get in the front. They'd have to go to the back.
Yes.
The scenic alley that smells like pee. But the restaurant
was it for like
like
3 days? They just didn't get any customers.
Except Teddy. Teddy
Yeah,
would always.
except Teddy.
Teddy always eats there every
He
day.
fucking makes a boy. No one's coming to the restaurant aside from Teddy.
That's a great line. Aside from Teddy, that's true.
Well,
Teddy
Teddy's
does
also
eat
the
every
goat.
day.
Teddy's
a goat. He's always a goat though. Any episode you watch, he's a goat. Bacon burger. People know that line. Bacon burger.
But yeah, and then one day there's also the other subplot of Luis wanting to be brave and not being referred to as like a baby or a child.
Yeah, girls' school calls her a baby.
Yeah, so
And that like throws her off because like the thing of the show is like you never really look at her as a baby. Like she's technically the most mature out of everyone. Like maybe not like nicest in terms of mature.
Yeah, but she's
like,
ready for a 9-year-old.
She's very smart,
Yeah.
She stands up to everyone usually. But in this one scenario, this girl calls her a baby, so that throws her off like, well, maybe I am because I still wear the ears. And the ears are like, her whole verse in the song is about like her ears.
Yeah.
And it's iconic ears, yeah. You could wear them for Halloween, and you know who it is instantly. You don't have to have anything else similar. You'd be like, bunny ears, Luis.
Yeah, but and then in a surge of courage, her and her siblings, Tina and Jean, go down the sinkhole. And they're recording it. But she slips down there and encounters a corpse.
A skeleton at this point. Not a full-on corpse. It was just, at this point in time, it's been 6 years, so it's a skeleton. And the teeth fall in her mouth, and then she keeps one of them that has like a really weird shape to it. It has like this curvature, like a weird, like fucked up tooth that someone would have. So basically, they find out Luis overhears her parents talking about how the restaurant's going to get closed down. They're going to live on the street, and Bob is depressed. And so she's like, all right, this is my time to stand up, find out who actually murdered this Cotton Candy Dan. Who was a Cotton Candy Dan. And they think, first of all, Fish Odor was accused of doing it. The landlord Fish Odor, not Felix.
No, things just slowly escalated even fucking worse. They weren't getting any customers. They didn't have money to pay for the loan. They really didn't get a confirmation whether their rent could get extended. Then the sinkhole opened. Then a crime scene happened.
In front of their building.
And now their landlord is accused of that murder.
Yeah, Bob was just constantly like, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Honestly, I understand it.
No, I get it.
Looking for like a whole scene.
Everything just gets worse and worse. At this point, I just give up. We're fucked.
Oh, God.
He knew he was fucked at that point. So Luis go with Jean and Tina. They have the idea to skip school, or Luis has the idea to skip school, and they go with her. And to go find out who murdered him so they can prove that Fish Odor is not the killer and that someone else did it. So that way he'll be nice enough to give them their rent and extend their time and fill in the hole quicker if they find out who murdered him. So that way, if they have all that, people will go to the restaurant, they can pay off the bank loan. So that's the mystery they're trying to solve. And it's kind of like they go around to a lot of different pieces, like 3 different set pieces mainly. First is the carnival, then they go to Carney Land. They have the song Lucky Ducks, which is really funny. And then they get a clue from a guy who tells them that it would be Felix, Fish Odor's brother.
Yeah.
Felix Fish Odor, the brother of Fish Odor. Yeah. And is his name Charles Fish Odor? Something like that? I already forgot. I always call him the landlord Fish Odor. That's what he's referred to early on in the show.
Isn't he Felix?
Felix is the fat brother.
Oh.
And Grover. Grover is the lawyer. Yeah. There's also this lawyer who's brand new. We're pretty sure. I don't recognize him from the show.
He's definitely
I've seen the first 5 seasons, and I've seen episodes from 11 and 12 as they come on TV, and I don't recognize him. So I'm pretty sure he's just a new character they threw in, like the cousins here in town. He's their lawyer. And you go through like a different set pieces as we mentioned, and at the same time, very simple plot. And Bob and Linda are selling burgers now in the burger mobile that Teddy made for them.
It's so cute.
It's adorable. Teddy like wants to just be a part of them and help them. But the burger mobile works. It sells well. But then they get chased by carnies because they destroyed the shrine made for Cotton Candy Dan, and all the carnies chase them. So it's like that for like 30 minutes. But it's a lot of funny jokes and a lot of sex sales, baby. A lot of funny moments to fill up the time in that part. But oh no, your phone. But It always stays consistently like entertaining, even though like 30 minutes of the movie nothing really happens. It's like, oh, they're selling burgers and they're still looking for who the killer is. Not much like info coming in. And it manages to be entertaining, I'd say. I don't know. Trying to think. The best character would be Louise. In terms of like character arcs. She's the only one with an arc.
Yeah, because she's the one that gets
Everyone else has a basic story. Tina still likes Jimmy Jr. She's going to ask him to be a summer boyfriend. It's simple. Gene wants to play music.
Yeah.
With this new napkin spoon thing he made that everyone hates the noise of. But he wants to do it with his band that they do set up in the show. I remember the Itty Bitty Ditty Committee minorly being mentioned in the show. They don't do anything with it really, but it's mentioned and set up in the show like a while ago. Yeah. So they bring that back, and he wants to perform at the Wharfiversary on the pier instead of Jimmy Jazz Hands and that accordion group everyone loves, Accordinary People. That's a great name, Accordinary People. We need a real band like that. If that is a real band, sorry, but
Accordinary.
Perform in Dallas, please. That's the Accordinary People. Their arcs are small. Bob and Linda's are simply just to save the restaurant. Linda always backs up Bob when he's down, as always. You gotta punch Droopy Bob in the nuts like this.
She did like 3 times. This.
And then she goes, it's a metaphor, like this. It's not a metaphor if you actually do it. I'm going to bed. Yeah, so they reveal that the killer is, as everyone keeps coming down the stairs, they find out the killer has a banana cufflink. In an image, Louise sees that the banana cufflink, the person wearing it is Grover, their lawyer, the Fish Odors lawyer, who's also their cousin. And then we go into a really stupid-ass song number, half song number, half dialogue. With him singing.
A lot of exposition.
It's obviously, the joke is that it's a really cringy song number with a lot of exposition. That's the joke. That's the part me and Angel, when we first saw it, were like, this could speed up. This is pretty annoying at a point. He's a funny character. It's just like, it just takes forever to get there.
A little.
Yeah, that's like the one moment in the movie I'd say it like really drags. It is like an 8-minute scene with just, and they are down there for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because they get there, they're down in the sub area where there's like underground.
And it's sometimes it cuts back to
Bob and Linda.
And then they get down there.
And they get down there. It's like we're here for another 9 minutes, and we always cut there consistently. Like through the ending, as like they're drowning, he's setting up the plan to drown.
But I don't get too mad at it because as soon as that segment ends, and from there after they find out the Groover stuff, Bob and the kids and Linda, they all manage to escape.
Yeah.
Through like a little hole in the room.
Yeah, they have like an underground.
And they travel under the pier. Under the pier, there's like another platform full of old stuff from the old park.
And 2 cars.
Yeah, and they're all just it's like a car chase scene. It's actually really fun.
Yeah, it has a really nice animation there because they expand all the 3D
models.
Every
20 minutes. The budget.
Really good. They put a lot of money into this.
Yeah.
I think it's like $70 million. I don't know how much an episode of the show costs, but it's 22 minutes. You use the same models and you don't have to like fully go detailed. I imagine you could get an episode done for $1 million.
Honestly, because Bob Burgers, the style, it's so good and also like
incredibly simple.
Yeah, it's so simple. I mean,
it looks
works,
so much better than Family Guy and stuff. I think
it shouldn't work as much.
I like the look way more than like Family Guy and stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot more charming.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers looks cute all the time.
It's so cute.
And here it's like way more expanded. There's obviously like shading. Some 3D models, some like expanded details to the characters.
Like the choreography scenes.
Dancing. There's a lot more added to it.
At first I was thinking, I feel like the choreography, it might look off. It looked really fucking cool.
No, it looks really interesting. Yeah. How they do it. It's very like smooth. Like when they're in choreography, they move at like a normal rate. Otherwise they move like still like that like 2D movement like that.
Yeah.
But whenever they move in those scenes, it's way more natural and smooth. So it looks trippy at first,
like
but it's really
during
nice.
Sunny Side Up Summer when Bob and Linda
they walk
out the street.
It's like a 3D shading of them around them.
That was so cute.
I love it. They look adorable there. It's the only time in the movie Bob is happy. Probably that one scene. So good for him.
When they first found a hole and Ollie and Andy are like, do you have an extra restaurant you can move all your stuff to? Bob was like, no, we do not.
And they're like, ow. That's like their one line in the movie. Or also they're walking to school and they're just like, I love you. I love you. And you love me. And I love you. It's so stupid. Sarah Silverman is them. I never caught that it's Sarah Silverman until I watched it this time. Even in the show, I'm like, I guess it is Sarah Silverman. That's funny.
But yeah, then the car chase leads eventually to the family getting crashed into the sinkhole And early in the movie, they had placed the dirt for the sinkhole that they were supposed to put in it, but they didn't put it in yet. But now with the family in there, Grover the lawyer started pushing all the dirt, so they were being buried alive inside the car.
Yeah, he was pushing it with this little crab mobile that had arms. So it like shoved the dirt in, and he was covering his face so no one would see him while he's doing it.
Yeah.
So they're actually like buried alive, like they could die.
Yeah, then we had a moment in there, a really sweet moment.
Yeah, Luis's character.
Yeah, we got Luis's character.
Because she believed she got the bunny ears.
Yeah, she thought that she got the bunny ears because
she was nervous.
Because, she was scared
to go to preschool, but it turns out that they made it for her because she was brave after her first day of school. They gave it to her as like a gift. It reminded him of Bob's mom, who always wore a pink hat, like a pink beanie.
Even if it was hot.
Yeah, even if it was hot out, which she always liked, and she loved it, and she would do it no matter what. It just made her feel comfortable, is what they said.
And he said that he gave it to her because it reminds him of his mom, because Luis never also.
Sometimes he sees like her as his mom.
Yeah.
Like having that bravery and the confidence and like standing up to people and always wearing the hat. But she never saw it as that way, and they've never met. So she's like, I realize you've never met.
And then I was like about to get teary-eyed. Then fucking Gene. I'll wear a bucket hat.
Yeah, no, that line's so good. Whenever he goes, you have any cool stories about how I used to wear that bucket on my head? No good memories. We were actually really concerned. It's immediate. Like as soon as the emotional moment, Gene has like the shittiest joke. It's a beautiful moment though.
Yeah, it is.
Like genuinely very cute. But a good thing about Bob's Burgers, it always keeps moving.
It does.
It's constantly like joke after joke. That's why the show feels faster than 22 minutes.
And then they're like, we're gonna get out of here, and then Bob finds out that they're right under like a water pipe, so they just start driving.
Yeah, the
tire just busts the pipe, and they go flying up.
Which is funny because they kind of mention that with the metal wheels sparking the metal light on the sub.
Yeah.
That could start the fire. So it's kind of cool that this does like start a spark, and then the water shoots him up, and then Teddy saves him.
Yeah, Teddy witnesses
olive bar.
Olive bar.
He has the olive bar that he built for the machine to put olives in, and the olive bar like opens up the car by slamming onto it.
Thank you, Teddy. Olive bar. Yeah, olive bar.
Yeah, we heard. Yeah, we got that part because they couldn't hear him the whole time, but they heard him say olive bar because he yelled it fucking loud.
Then they go back to the park to say, because also earlier when at the same time they escaped, Grover the lawyer had put
the fish shooters
into a submarine. And it just sank to the bottom of the
This submarine is just like a roller coaster one, but they found like a book of how to get it to float so they could actually travel in a roller coaster submarine. But it obviously doesn't work. It just sinks them to the bottom. And he was going to light the pier on fire so it collapses on them and kills them all. And he gets all the money because everyone was convicted of crimes and they're dead, so the money goes to Grover.
Yeah.
He'd be the next person to get it instead of the two brothers. So, obviously he doesn't succeed. It'd be kind of shitty if they did. The Belchers save the fish odors from the submarine. Louise climbs over to get this fuse that's about to light a bunch of animals on fire and bring down the pier. She catches it like last second. Bob tries to go to it, but he's like really slow and fat, going all over all the railings. She rides the roller coaster around the molehill, which is really funny. It's like
almost gets decapitated.
Yeah, because the roller coaster's like this fast. It's like really slow.
And she still almost gets decapitated.
Yeah, she almost did still. Tina was like, oh, this is for like fat and people with heart problems. I go on this ride with Dad. It just shows her one shot of them going really slow. Like, cuts. Yeah, and then when she's on the roller coaster going through it, about to like turn, he goes, oh, here comes a really wicked turn. There it was. It's like so unthreatening. She does stop the fuse, saves them. They're singing a song when they get saved.
Yeah.
Then we cut to a week later. Or the cop arrests them first. The cop shows up first. He's like, I'm better than you homicide people. I beat you.
I beat all y'all here. I caught him.
I love him. He's so funny. He has some of like the funniest lines in the movie. Because I believe Kevin Kline plays him and Fish Odor. Like the main Fish Odor. He's like one of my favorite characters in the show. He always shows up and fucks up Bob's day by making them, we're going to solve a case together. Every time it's always like at the restaurant whenever he has a case. Like a big robbery happening, and it fucks up everything. Like the Mickey episode or later episodes where they're hunting down people. It cuts to a week later. Gene is going to perform on stage. And as Gene's performing on stage, we have like intercuts between everyone's story. Tina does ask out Jimmy Jr. Kiss. She could do better, Tina. Jimmy Jr.'s a bitch. That's like the #1 Letterboxd review. Why Tina can do better than Jimmy Jr. In this essay, I will, and then it cuts off. That's their whole review. In this essay, I will. I'm like, yeah, I agree. Fuck yeah, you can do way better than Jimmy Jr. What a dick. And he's a loser.
Yeah.
Tina's cool as fuck.
Tina's cool as fuck, with a very creative mind.
My crotch is itchy.
My crotch is itchy.
Tina, don't put your hand in. Oh.
What? See, that's funny because there's no follow up. It's just
it's just funny because it's like, Tina, you don't put your hand in. Oh, what? That's the whole joke. You always hear her scratching it.
you literally hear you go.
Yeah, Tina's fucking great, dude. Every character's iconic for every reason, like any reason. They all have funny lines. They're all memorable. Everything about them. So they wrap it up. Luis does the dead man's drop, which is like this thing. Why she got called a baby was she was hanging upside down the rail. Yeah. She wouldn't go with him and do a flip. You probably heard of dead man's drop. I already knew what it was, but she didn't do it. That's why the girl called her a baby. At the ending, she does it, but her hat falls off, and everyone's like, "Your hat!"
Oh my god! And the counselor, "Oh my god,
Mr. Fraud!
Oh my god! Oh my god!" He's like, "Called it."
Can you go get my stuff? Can you get the all the puppets, all the self-care puppets, like safety jacket, Siv? And then she's like, no. I forget her name. She's always funny.
She was so funny.
Yeah, the really big-breasted and deep-voiced woman.
Like, she's fine.
She's fine. Okay. Don't say you're proud of me. Yeah, and then anybody did committee performs. And then we cut to the credits, and it's all characters who weren't really in the movie. Some were.
Like Marshmallow.
Yeah, Marshmallow was in it. The art crawl people, the people who always own the art store, were dancing in it. We get to see Fanny in her her hats that look like, or her hat that looks like shorts, and her shorts that look like a hat.
That was so iconic.
I love Jordan Peele as Fanny. He's great in the show. I just got to those episodes recently. They're the final. No, I'm not gonna look. Oh, that looks nice.
That looks good.
Bye. Bye.
It reminds me like a Jordan Peele skit.
No, whenever they do Key and Peele skits, he anytime he plays a woman, it's exactly that voice. No. There's a really great skit that I should recommend. It's the ice cream shop one. Have you seen it?
Oh my god,
where he's really fat, and he goes like, and he asks him like, "Do you want any free frozen yogurt? It's just free, and it's fat free." And then he goes like, "I'm good. I'll have some later." Jordan Peele's fucking great. Honestly, he's so funny. It's great that he's directing movies, but I do miss him as like. It's great that he still does animated films. He always shows up in a lot of animated films, like Storks. He was in with Key. He's in this. He's gonna be in one later in the year.
Toy Story 4, wasn't he?
They were in Toy Story 4 together, yeah. And they're gonna be in a movie called Wendell and Wild. It's cool they still interact through animation. Love them. They're great. Yeah. So see Bob's Burgers. Like every viewing I've seen the movie, it's went up. Like it's more enjoyable.
Fucking good.
The first time I saw it, I was also really tired. It was like 8 p.m. early screening, but I was also really tired that day. I'm still tired now, but not as tired. Yawning. Oh my god. And we're about to go see a masterpiece, Frank and Penelope. We'll give that review like 10 minutes. I'm trying to go home and go to sleep. I don't care if the movie's a masterpiece. Oh fuck, that should only be 10 minutes. I don't care how long they're. We'll get in now. I want to go home and sleep. I got work at 7 a.m. Got shit to do tomorrow. Don't gotta talk about Frank.
I work at 8 a.m.
I work at 7, so eat it, bitch. I go earlier. Yeah, we gotta get sleep, so we're gonna see Frank and Penelope, review it quickly. Unless there's a lot to talk about. Very important. Frank and Penelope could be have a lot.
A trilogy incoming?
A trilogy, yeah, Frank and Penelope, Frank, Penelope, and Penelope Jr.
Yeah.
The sequel, Frank Jr., Frank and Penelope, Penelope Jr.
Then we'll review Morbius 2.
What would you give Bob's Burgers before you end it? You had a score earlier. I wonder if you kept it.
I'm stuck between an 8.5 and a 9. I really enjoyed it.
I will give it a 9 out of 10 now. I originally gave it a 7.5, and then I went up to an 8.5, and I give it a 9. I don't think it'll go above a 9. I do think there's like 2 moments.
I think it's because that third.
That scene's still funny.
It's funny, but
it does get old. It's there for a really long time. I honestly think you could cut that scene out and like maybe like a few moments of like the second or third fantasy of Jimmy Jr. Yeah. Like him just showing up. Like little moments like that, you can make the movie 10 minutes shorter. Although the villain reveal is funny, it just drags on longer. It could be like a 3-minute scene. It doesn't have to be an 8-minute scene. But there's so many great things about it. The animation, the
animation was so good.
So you'd give it a 9 as well?
Yeah, I'd give it a
9. Great. It's a second favorite of the year. I moved it to my second favorite. It could always be a third. I love X and Top Gun a lot. But I feel like on rewatchability, I've already seen this movie 4 times, and I like deadly want it. I want it to be at home. It'll be my sleep movie every night. I'll put it on every night. Like, all right, sunny side up summer, time to sleep. It's great. I have Bob's Burgers on every night, and then I always fall asleep to an episode. Then I'm like, all right, gotta go back, and that's where I start from when I actually watch it. Yeah, I can do it with this movie. Every scene, it's fucking great. I hope it gets a vinyl because I just
they really oh my gosh, show it.
Oh, I can't get it. You have a better reach of that angle. Can you get it without destroying it simultaneously? Oh my! Can you do it without destroying? It's the record. Oh my god, guys. I didn't even have money, but I finally bought it. Oh my god. Buzz Burgers musical vinyl. I hope they release one for the movie. Oh, sorry, only 91 songs.
Only 91 songs.
Only. Let's go through them all and then we'll leave. So we got Not the Forgiving Type. That Fortress is the worstest. That Fortress is the worstest 2. That Fortress is the worstest 3. Nobody's getting in. The Forgiving Type. I'm not even through the first record of the first side. Look at that shit. So many Look how burger on it. All right. That guy's looking at me weird. Like, what the fuck are you talking to? I can't even get back in the fucking bag. All right, so yeah, that ends Bob's Burgers. We'll be back for Frank and Penelope. Frank and Penelope.
Frank and Penelope.